simple, so I'm going to read it out. So the first one will be about the business idea and the structure of your business. So one of the important things when you plan and start a business online. And we are going to be talking about product research, online business laws, market research, target audience, so who are your audience going to be, and where are you going to be sourcing your products from to sell online, evaluate product viability, brand and image, e-commerce platforms, so where you can sell your products and where you can market them, and grow your business, so how you can grow your business online. So number one point, niche business idea and business structure. So one of the important things when you decide to start a business or when you want to become an entrepreneur is that you have to be passionate about what you want to do or which product you want to sell. Remember that always anyone can always start a business, but if you want to be successful in a business, always be passionate and committed to what you want to start and to the product you want to sell. And a plan. So any business you want to do, have a proper plan. Please be prepared of how you want to structure your business and what kind of financial plannings you need. One of the biggest mistakes where a lot of entrepreneurs do is that they don't do a financial planning, they don't budget, they don't have budgets for marketing, they don't have budgets for employment. So make sure that you have a proper plan when engaging into business. And have a unique business idea, that means have a unique product. When you try to launch something online, it's become very competitive these days, everyone's selling everything all over the internet. So make sure that you're trying to sell something unique. And your product should be something to be solving a problem and give a solution to the customer. So that's one of the important things when you're looking to launch a business online. So 3 criteria to, I would say, that you should meet when you're trying to launch a business online is that see if your product is solving a problem to a customer and that the customer is willing to pay for the product. Whatever you're selling, he is willing to pay. And then if you are personally generating income through what you're going to be selling. So these are the 3 criteria you will need to meet when you're launching a new product online. So product research, so how do we conduct a product research, and we are going to be looking into the types of products. So there are 3 types of products which you can sell online. One would be physical goods. So physical goods are goods which are manufactured goods. That's called physical goods. And digital downloads are products which are sold online, like e-books and audio files, podcasts, these kind of things. And services are basically any kinds of services which you can do remotely, you can do online. Example, cleaning services, laundry services, tutoring, so these kind of services can be done online. So these are the main 3 kinds of products which you can sell online. And business laws. So another important thing which many people fail to do is that they think when they do an online business, there is no laws. Okay. So they think that when they do business online, there is no laws. They don't have any business laws, or they don't have to abide by laws. Please make sure that you always check what are the regulations are there for the kind of business you do online. Just check for the kind of business license you need to take. That's your personal preference. You can be a sole proprietor, partnership, or a corporation. And always look for permits if you are doing any special goods. Sometimes the kind of service you want to give or the kind of goods you want to sell might have some restrictions in the country, or it might be banned. So always look for special permits if it is needed. And the third one, inspections needed to be passed. So if you're selling a product which is in the food industry or healthcare industry, if you have certain inspections done by private persons, it can add value to your product. So rather than the other people. And when you're hiring someone from overseas, see if there's any laws and regulations for those things. And so in an online platform, you're going to be doing a lot of e-commerce payments. So always check that online payments, what are the laws and regulations for those kind of structures. So market research, this is one of the essential things when you're starting an online business. You have to do your market research. If you're not done the market research properly, chances are there the business is going to fail. So 4 key elements on the market research points going to be target audience. You should always know your audience. You should know what your audience need, what are their preferences, and based on that, so there are 2 types of data we can obtain. That is demographic data of target audiences and psychographic data of target audience. So when you do a research, you can go to professionals who does these researches. You can tell them that these kind of data are what you want to get, and you can get the numbers before you try to evaluate your business. And then search engine result pages. So these are basically online result pages where you can type in a keyword and you can see what appears on the front pages and what kind of content appears. Like, let's say for example, you want to start up a traditional Cambodian restaurant, for example, on selling online. So you can type the kind of food or kind of restaurants which you want to start, and you can see who are the other people selling or what are the contents they are selling. So based on that, you can try to create something better than them. And research competitors. Always know who your competitors are. It's very important to know your competitors. You should know how much money they're making. You should know what are the weaknesses, what are their strengths. Having an eye on your competitors always gives you a better edge towards the market. And tracking high performance keywords, it's another way where you can track. Yeah. So tracking high performance keywords, it's another way where you can track the changes in market, the demand for the product. So there are another 4 key areas where you can check these: Google Trends and Google Keyword Planner, which is actually absolutely free, where you can do these researches. And then RFs and SEMrush are 2 platforms where you can check the demand for particular products online. So you can do an analysis by yourself under these platforms. So the next thing is about where you're going to be sourcing your product. So as we already saw, there are 3 types of products. There is digital products, there is physical products and services. So if it comes to physical products, you can see where you're going to be sourcing your products, which you're going to be selling online. So make your own product. So that's about manufacturing the product which you want to sell online. You can do the manufacturing yourself. However, when you want to manufacture something yourself, it's a very costly process. So it might not be always easy to manufacture or produce what you want to sell. So the next option will be find a drop shipper. So that is finding a manufacturer who's already produced the product, so you can buy from them and you can sell it online. And you can also buy from wholesale people from online like Alibaba, AliExpress. So those are some sample platforms where you can actually buy from them, and where they will ship to your doorstep, and then you can sell it to the domestic market online in your platform. And also you can work with wholesalers. When there are wholesalers in Cameroon who imports commodities, you can have an agreement with them and you can partner with them to sell their product through your online platform. Evaluate product viability. Always make sure that you completely evaluate the product before making an order or before purchasing your product which you're going to sell online. Make sure that you always check that if these products are sold successfully by other companies online or similar kind of products are sold, and check if there's a demand for this product, and if this demand is sustainable, that is, it's stable. Don't look for products which demand is just only for a few months or just even a year. You might sometimes stock products and then the demand falls, you're going to be end up being in a big problem. And do your calculations always, like as I mentioned earlier, do your cost calculations to see if you're going to be making profits, and make sure that you know your numbers in the business. It's a very important thing. Yeah. So brand and image. Branding is one of the vibe of your businesses. So branding is where you're going to be basically showing what your business is, and it's going to be appearing in everywhere of your business part, like in your web page, in your Instagram pages, and your leaflets, your visiting cards. Everything is going to be including into the branding. So there are few elements which you should look into when you're doing your branding. Is logo. Try to see that your logo can express what your business is about, and it's very simple. And color scheme. Every business has a color scheme. Like you can choose what color suits your business, what color suits your product which you're selling. And the page layouts are basically web pages, how web pages are looking on a tablet or a laptop or on a mobile, as well as typography is about type surfaces. So it's about fonts, how the fonts are. And graphics and photos, always make sure that there are attractive content and pictures on your platform where you're selling. These are few e-commerce platforms where you can sell your products online. So there's Jumia. These are few African-based online platforms are here. That's Jumia, where you can sell your products. And Amazon, Konga is another Nigerian-based online platform. There is Take-A-Lot. I think it's a South African-based platform where you can sell your products online. And apart from that, you can also have your own Instagram, Facebook pages. You can do YouTube ads to sell your particular products or even services online. And you need to know how you're going to be doing your shipping when you try to launch a product online. Are you one of the customer always prefer free delivery, but even though it's free delivery, you're going to be doing your cost analysis and see how the delivery charges are going to be included in the product. And you can also go for in-store pickup, like you can ask the customer to pick up the goods from the warehouses around. Express delivery can be another option where you can charge and try to deliver them faster or on a time where they prefer for the things to be delivered. LCL freight carrier is basically when you have less products to be shipped to sold abroad, like out of Cameroon, so you can use the freight carriers to do those shipping. The last point we are going to be looking into is like how you're going to be growing your business. Anytime you plan and you try to structure your business, make sure that you always have a budget for marketing. Under marketing, social media marketing, you can do paid ads. So paid ads basically where you can allocate a budget to do PPC ads, that's a pay-per-click ads. On Instagram you would have seen, Facebook you would have seen, every click a customer or a client makes, you will have to be paying a fee to the platform, Instagram or Facebook platform. So that's one of the quickest way to reach a big kind of audience and get a lot of followers. And influencer marketing, you can always have influencers who suit your particular product or the services you're offering, and you can request them to promote your product. This again is one of the easiest way to reach out to a large number of target audiences. And social media marketing, you can have run traffic to get more followers to your page. You can always do that. And search engine optimization, this is one of the things which we saw earlier. You can do a lot of content marketing strategy to make your web pages more visible and to get more traffic to your web pages. So these are certain professions where you can reach out to some IT professions or people who are doing online marketing, digital marketing services to get their services on that. And email marketing is again, that's another way where you can get subscribers and you can promote your product through regular emails to them. So yeah, these are the few things which I think are key elements when you are trying to start business online. And one more thing about Henry's book today is like what I have covered here is just like outview, but if you want to get into more detail about these, it's all covered in the book. I think you guys, when you go through it, you will find it out. And if you have any more questions or if you want to share any interesting stories or inspiring stories, you can always reach out to me on my email here. Yeah? Thank you so much.